You may ask, what does this have to do with self-gentrification? You know what I'm saying? Just showing you Charlotte, uptown Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? But it has a lot to do with it. Because I remember like all over there, there wasn't that many buildings over there. You understand? I remember all the way over here, look at the cranes. Wasn't that many buildings going on. There wasn't that much building going on in uptown. You understand? You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, if you don't have cranes in the sky, if you don't have skyscrapers in your world, then truly sky's the limit for you. This is all about self-gentrification. Y'all ready? Gentrification. The process whereby the character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people moving in and improving housing and attracting new businesses, typically displacing current inhabitants in the process. Second definition, the process of making someone or something more refined, polite, or respectable. I'll go to the why for self-improvement, or rather self-gentrification. I know that I need to be gentrified. And going through gentrification, self-gentrification that is, it's the process whereby the character, me, of a poor urban area, which is me, the old me, is changed by wealthier people or person, me, the wealthier person, the new me, the new attitude. Moving in, improving housing. The wealthier me is improving housing, improving people that are around me. My family, my friends, my children, my peers. And attracting new businesses. Attracting people that want to conduct business with me. New people. Typically displacing current inhabitants in the process. Typically kicking the old person, which is me, old frame of thought of mine, out. The process of making someone or something more refined, polite, or respectable. I had to go through self-gentrification. I had to. Every time I go upstairs and I'm working out on the rooftop, it's the sun, the birds that fly, cranes in the sky, and skyscrapers. And when I see all of that, I know that the sky is not the limit. And I'm just trying to understand. It's just a few people that know this untold truth. And we're on the rooftop of the YMCA, and somehow, some way, no matter what race we are, telepathically we're in unison. And we all know that we all are going through the process of self-gentrification. And as I look down at other people doing whatever they doing, driving, walking back and forth or whatever, I'm looking down on them. Now I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, well, Langston, I mean, that's disrespectful to look down on people. No, I'm not looking down at them in that aspect. I'm looking down at them wondering why they're not on top of the building along with me. Why they don't understand that they need to go through the process of self-gentrification as well. I know when I looked in that mirror the other day, I was not pleased with my nose, my lips, my ears. I wasn't pleased with the way I talk, the way that I walk, the car that I drove, the house that I live in, how I treated people, the amount of money that I made. I wasn't pleased with myself, and at the end of the day, I had a poor mentality. And I knew I had to go through the process of self-gentrification. If you don't see any cranes all around my body, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't see me metaphorically building a skyscraper, which is myself, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't see me shining like the sun, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't see me flying like the birds in the sky, I don't know what to tell you. Because the old me said that the sky is the limit, but the new me said it wasn't. That I'm gonna build myself up as high as I can go. That plain and simple. We all need to experience the process of self-gentrification. See, we keep on looking at this gentrification thing wrong. Now I understand that you've been inside your community and that people have bought your community out and bulldozed your house down, your grandmother's house down, and you know, your schools and all the rest of that stuff, and they put up condos and Target, Starbucks, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and all of that. It kicked you out. You can't afford to live there anymore. But understand this, that they were only part of the process of your self-gentrification. They was only there in order to be a part of your growth. Because if they didn't do that, you would never be able to live out your life's purpose, your destiny, your true destiny. That plain and simple. We're looking at gentrification wrong. We are. We all need to go through the process of self-gentrification every day. Because every day is what? A new day. And it requires a new you. That plain and simple. I'm upstairs on the rooftop every morning, just about. And I'm working on myself. And I'm looking down at the people, wondering why they're not on top like I am. And some of you all may say, well, Langston, you don't have the best of things when it comes to materialistic stuff. That's all to come. Straight up. That's right around the block. That's right around the corner. I'm talking about the top mentality. Because it all starts here. That's where it all starts from. I destroy and rebuild. I can't be the old Langston anymore. I can't. I saw where that got me. Well, really, how far that got me. It got me nowhere. I need to be a new me. That plain and simple. Can't go no further being the old me. It stops here. And I refuse to stunt my growth. That plain and simple. We've been looking at gentrification in the most wrong way. We've been looking at being positive in the most wrong way. We think that being positive is a form of weakness. And the reality of it is, it takes a strong man and woman to be positive, and a weak man and woman to be negative. That plain and simple. And this is the reason why my channel is dedicated to those that want to self-improve. I want to motivate those in order for those you along as well to be the best you that you can be. That plain and simple. You don't fight fire with fire. It's not how you win. You fight fire with water. That plain and simple. You douse that fire out. so that it can never grow, come back again. Ever. And the way that you do that, if you understand where I'm coming from. Self-growth, self-motivation, self-gentrification. Period. That plain and simple. I got up one day and just decided that I'm not satisfied with myself, and it's okay. It's okay to look in that mirror and chastise yourself and, really let yourself know the truth, the harsh reality. No matter how bad it hurts. I had to look in that mirror and say to myself, I'm not satisfied. And that I definitely need to grow, to change. And how can I do that? By doing the same thing day in and day out. That plain and simple. Can't be around the same friends. Can't deal with the same fucked up family for some of the family members that are fucked up in my family. Can't do that. Can't eat the same food. Can't do that. Can't have the same workout plan. Can't have the same dietary plan. Can't think the same thoughts. Can't feel the same way I usually feel. Gotta change. Because the only thing that's constant is change. And if you're trying to realize why in the hell everything else is growing around you and you're not, look no further. Because I am nothing but a reflection of you. And at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you, if I'm not growing, you're not. That plain and simple. So in other words, what I'm saying is if we don't help one another out, then who will? Everybody is all about this whole individualism shit. This is how it goes. You get your shit right, and then once you got your shit right, you help someone else get their shit right. And helping someone else doesn't necessarily mean money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times money is not required. It's just simple conversation. Sometimes it's just something as simple as just hearing what a person has to say. Sometimes it's as simple as having a solution to a person's problem. Talking it out. That plain and simple. You wondering why everything else is growing around you. You're not planting any seeds. I know you're not, because I was one of the ones that didn't either. You just kept on planting those GMO seeds inside the ground thinking that they were gonna grow. And shit happened every year after year, the same shit. Never thinking that maybe you need to plant yourself in the ground. Maybe you need to drink that water. Maybe you need to eat the right foods. Maybe you need to think the right thoughts. Maybe you need to be around the right people. Maybe you need to be doing business with the right people. And then that seed will grow. I've never, as of yet, seen a building that was made out of a piece of shit stand the test of times. The pyramids that are in Giza, as well as in Sudan, and pretty much around the world, are standing the test of time because they were built right. That's what you need to focus on. Building yourself up to the point where you could be indestructible. And nothing, no one or no thing would stop you. Because your body is your temple. That plain and simple. I'm on the rooftop at the Y, looking down at the people and asking myself, why are they not on the top? Like like I am. I see cranes in the sky. I see skyscrapers and birds that fly. Sun that shines. And I know when I look at all of these things, that the sky is not the limit. I don't know exactly where the limit is, because space is limitless. I guess our limitations are when we expire, or rather when we die. And even within that, I truly believe in the afterlife. So in other words, we may be finite beings genetically, physical, but our souls is infinite. Feed your soul, and your soul will reward you. I am going through the process of self-gentrification. Come along with me.